I think, and I, growing up experienced a lot of racism, but, the racism that I experienced wasn't when I was living in Toronto, because in, Toronto, I was around majority, racialized people. And it wasn't until we came to Kitchener-Waterloo in high school, my mom came again to build a better life and came to Kitchener-Waterloo, and it was almost immediate, and it was just overwhelming, the level of racism that I received. I remember being on a bus one day, taking the bus home from high school, and this white man, with a bald head, so he could have been a skinhead, we don't know, but most likely was sitting at the back of the bus, and he was kind of interrogating and trying to create a fight with this Hispanic young boy in high school. And I was watching it and nobody was doing anything. And I was looking around and thinking, how come nobody's saying anything? And finally I looked to the Hispanic boy and I was like, you know what? I was like, don't engage. Just go home, because if you do engage and something happens, you're the one that's gonna get arrested. And he was like, well, thank you so much. And he got off the bus and went home. And then, this white guy looks at me and he goes, who the hell was talking to you anyways? And I was like, okay, well, I was just helping this young boy. And he goes, you know what? He goes, why don't you put your hands out. And everybody was sitting there. There was no cell phones at that time. People were just looking down. And I put my hands out. He goes, why is your hands white and the rest of your body dirty? He's like, have you not washed yourself? And went on to talk about how, my people are just on welfare and that we're just trash, and no one said anything. People pretended that they didn't see it. And, you internalize that. You had that experience at 15 and no one helps you in your community, and you wonder, okay, well, then maybe these things are true.